We recently put out a main channel video on the Idaho 4. It's being called that right now. And it's the University of Idaho murders of, sadly, 4 college students in their off-campus house. So apparently what happened is these 5 girls got an off-campus house, and I guess they were a little bit later in their college careers, juniors and seniors, it appears. So they had this 6-bedroom, 3-bath house off campus. And, you know, it was going to be great. You know, they were going to have fun. They were going to have their parties. They were not be, I guess, restricted by so much of the college's rules, you know, of RAs, residence assistants, and everything like that. They didn't have to worry about it. It sounded great until many of them were sadly murdered. There were 5 girls in total in the house, 6 bedrooms, 3-bath house, and 3 of the girls got murdered. And the boyfriend of one of the girls was murdered while he was in her room. And the 2 girls who were sleeping in the bottom floor of the house, where the main floor, where the main entrance is located. This is not a basement so much, right? Because the main entrance leads into the main floor of the house. And that's where those 2 girls were sleeping. And those 2 girls, nothing happened to them. Apparently, no one tried anything to break into their rooms or tried to hurt them. They were fine. Seems a little odd, and we'll get into that. And we have a lot to discuss on this topic. A lot that's kind of swirling around. A lot that the mainstream media is not talking about. Okay, so first off, the police. Okay, the local police. They are a very small town. 25,000. Okay, so the local police force is probably no more than, I don't know, 10 or 12. At best, 10 or 12, okay? It's a tiny, tiny town. It's mostly the university. And I presume the university has their own campus security as well. So it's not like Moscow police, that's where it's located, in Moscow, Idaho. So it's not even like Moscow police even have to patrol into the university that much, other than when there's some specific law enforcement or arrest that has to be made on campus. Here's the thing. When this case was first discovered, right, that there were 4 dead in that house, who was in charge? It was the Moscow police. And I want to be clear. I think the Moscow police, they mean well. They're not nefarious. They're not trying anything bad. They're just, the point that I'm making, and I'm going to be making further, is that they're very limited staff, and they're not very familiar with this type of investigation. The last murder that has ever occurred in Moscow, Idaho, the last one ever, get this, 7 years ago. It was 7 years. 7 years, guys. Gosh.